We are in Chiayi City today, and we are at East Market, 东市场, to look for turkey rice. Turkey rice is a super famous, popular, probably the most famous export of Chiayi City, among other things, but food-wise. Chiayi turkey rice, or they call it chicken rice, 鸡肉饭 is the most popular dish. Everywhere you go, you'll see signs that says 嘉义鸡肉饭, whether it's in Chiayi or not. In Chiayi, they of course don't call it 嘉义鸡肉饭. They all have their own names and they all have their specialty and they all do it a little bit differently. So today we're at East Market, 东市场, to find a chicken rice stall and try their famous chicken rice, turkey rice. We get to use our new umbrellas. They actually call it chicken rice here, but they always use turkey, so they call it 鸡肉饭, but it's actually 火鸡肉饭. So 火鸡 is turkey, and 鸡 is just chicken. So go eat some chicken rice today in the market. Usually you would find this dish in a more, what would you call it, 小吃店? A small food shop place. Local shop here. Tourists probably wouldn't come here to eat as often, so we're gonna try it out and see how it goes. See if we can get a spot. 我要一个大的火鸡肉饭，一个鸡肉千盘，蒸蛋跟苦瓜排骨汤，谢谢。先喝汤。So we're here to eat turkey rice. Turkey rice you can get in two ways. One would be shredded turkey meat on top of rice. The other one would be sliced turkey on top of rice. At this little stall at the market, they only serve it like really chopped up. They're really catering to locals and older generation and people who shop at the market, so they don't want to raise their price because the working class needs something that's really filling. So the goal is to get them full without costing a lot of money. Turkey rice is super simple to make. They would take whole turkey and blanch them and then boil them in a big pot. And once it reaches a boil, they would simmer it until it's cooked all the way through and then just turn the heat off and let the residue heat continue to cook the turkey at a lower temp to make it soft and make it really tender. In Taiwan, we don't love white meat. In most Asian countries, I believe, we don't really enjoy white meat as much as we enjoy dark meat because it's more tender, it's juicier, and it's fattier, and it has more flavor. So this is a great way to use every part of the turkey. They make this sauce that is made with soy sauce, sugar, and turkey stock, and they would pour it over the rice. It's super flavorful, even though it's just a simple bowl of rice. You can't have bad rice with turkey rice. The dish is already so simple. You gotta have good rice. In Taiwan, good rice usually means it's not overcooked, it's bouncy, and it's not too hard. And we enjoy the texture of short grain rice a lot more than long grain rice. It's got the kind of bouncy, like our QQ texture that we love a lot. Perfect mouthfeel and chew to it. And that's part of what makes turkey rice so great. It's the rice. You will go to the north and find turkey rice shops, and they would always call it, Chiayi turkey rice because it's just originated here and it's just so famous and popular. I think it was American Army influence because Americans want turkey for their holidays. So Taiwanese started raising some turkeys, but Taiwanese people really don't eat turkey. You never find turkey here at markets in Taiwan, like fresh turkey. It's so hard to find, it's almost impossible. I feel like they only sell it to turkey rice shops, which they call chicken rice. So, 鸡肉饭. This is good. The soup is a bitter melon and rib soup. Gotta have soup with your food in Taiwan. It's just how we eat. And there are so many different soup options here, but I really love bitter melon, so I got the bitter melon and rib soup. Rib soup is super popular and very common in Taiwan as well. It's soup, it's more like a broth. So they would boil and cook the ribs with just clear water until they turn into a super flavorful broth. And the soup is super flavorful and really umami. And the bitter melon, even though it's called bitter melon, it's really not that bitter at all unless you're very, very sensitive to bitterness. I would highly encourage you to try it. And you can find the bitter melon at most Asian grocery stores in America or even at farmers market. Oftentimes I see Asian farmers growing the bitter melon. It's delicious. They also have a daylily and rib soup. That looks good. 清蒸排骨汤. At this location, everybody's got these Japanese influenced steamed egg. And super delicious. They make their own dashi. It melts in your mouth. And it's so creamy. This is one of my favorite dishes when I was a kid. Let's see what else is in here. There's usually a lot of goodies hiding on the bottom. There's corn, it's clam, and just so much flavor. I can see the bonito flakes underneath. Seriously, this is so good. And especially in the South, there's more working class in general. And that's why all the breakfast spots we've had in the past week are all kind of heavier. Having rice for breakfast in the North isn't very common. It's kind of like a more common Southern thing. Oh, at chicken and rice places, if they also sell 卤肉饭, which is the braised pork rice that's super popular in Taiwan, sometimes you could get 鸡卤饭, which means chicken, turkey, and braised pork rice on top of each other in the same bowl. It's a thing. Personally, I prefer one or the other because I don't like to mix, but if you're a person who loves to mix, that's the pro tip. Get the 鸡卤饭. 他超喜欢吃这个。他说，他每次都跟我说早上不喜欢吃饭啊、面啊什么。他说，可是如果是这个，我可以每天吃。
Thank you， 谢谢。
老板，你们开多久了？你们在这里多久？30几年，也是很久。
这样路边摊呢，规模比较小。
可是这样比较，我觉得我比较喜欢吃这种。
道地小吃啊。
对啊，而且在市场吃就也很有感觉。
做手扣。那外地的人都找比较大的。
对啊。
我们这个小真的
比较没有人来。
对啦，比较没有名气。
可是这样才认真才会好吃嘛。
是。
Now I feel like it's coffee time. Whoa. I almost died. Post office. Oh, it's Sunday. Never mind. So I just learned that the little shop that we were at has been open for over 30 years. Just serving super simple turkey rice, and they're so humble. Like, it's ridiculous to me how humble they are. They're like, yeah, we're just like having our little small shop. We're not famous. We're just, serving turkey rice to locals. Not a lot of visitors come here to eat at their shop, but they just want to serve good food, and they're gonna keep going. And they asked us if we liked the food. Of course we did. And he was just so happy that we enjoyed the food. And just really good feeling. So if you're in Chiayi, highly recommend coming to the local market and eat turkey rice instead of going to a more touristy shop.
It's really hot right here.
It is really hot right here. I just noticed the lights turned on. I don't know where I'm going.